Oh no, it's another droopy relationship advice video. No! Oh no, it's another cringe pickup artist video.
God damn it, I'm not doing that, you scumbags!
We need to talk about pussy hyperinflation. What is it with all these loser guys settling for 5s and 6s? Hi, you down to chill tonight? Maybe. What does it depend on? How tall you are?
Bruh.
Have you noticed this? Decent looking guys competing for average looking girls on Tinder. OkCupid discovered that women found 80% of men to be less than average in attractiveness. On Tinder, the bottom 80% of men in terms of attractiveness are competing for the bottom 22% of women, and the top 78% of women are competing for the top 20% of men. Another study found that men in their 20s are almost twice as likely as women to commit to someone they're not in love with, and in some cases not even attracted to. In other words, dudes be thirsty as fuck, and standards are slipping. Is it any wonder that society's increasing insistence that men behave like pussified beaters has coincided with male testosterone rates plummeting, which in turn has coincided with increasing numbers of men desperately scrambling to attract the attention of uglier and uglier women? How does mainstream society tell men to behave around women?
7 signs that your man's masculinity is non-toxic. He carries a tote bag that's at once pro-environment, pro-feminism, and pro-reading. He openly cries during Pixar movies, even the parts that aren't sad. Just beautiful. He opens doors for women at work, but they're metaphorical doors, like the ones that lead to promotions. He laughs calmly when called a cook. He laughs loudly when women are funny. He does not laugh when men are not.
Bruh.
But what do women really want? Do they want tote bag carrying, soy latte drinking, chick flick crying manlets? Do they? Really? No. They want ultra-violent porn! Bear with me. New data reveals that women in their droves are searching for porn with tags like extreme brutal gangbang, forced, and rape. A quarter of straight porn searches by women offer videos featuring violence against their own sex. According to Dr. Seth Stevens-Davidowitz, a former Google data scientist, if there's a genre of porn in which violence is perpetuated against a woman, my analysis of the data shows that it almost always appeals disproportionately to women. That's not good.
Not good. Believe me, not good.
But it does reveal that while society tells men to act like nervous, thirsty incels, women are craving male dominance more than ever. Women are becoming sexually reactionary. They're overcompensating because they're starved of that natural male dominating force in their life. And some of them are overcompensating so much they're embracing actual toxic masculinity.
You have this crazy alliance between the feminists and the radical Islamists. Is there an attraction that's emerging among the female radicals for that totalitarian male dominance that they've chased out of the West?
62% of women have had forced sex fantasies, the ones who admit to it. It also turns out that huge numbers of women like to be choked. Now, I'm not saying you should go around choking women without their consent.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Don't do that. What I am saying is that no amount of social engineering or indoctrination can prevent women from reverting to their natural, innate feminine behavior, from being biologically attracted to confident, assertive, decisive men, more commonly known as chads. Yes, there's a war on masculinity. Yes, feminism and social media have ruined relationships and increased cheating. Blah, 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 blah. We already know all that. But the impetus should also be on men to rediscover what's been brainwashed out of them. How to take responsibility and how to behave around women. Don't treat women how society tells you to treat women. It's not successful and it's not attractive to women. They don't like it. It doesn't work. We look so much like a couple here. Ha 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 ha. A couple of besties.
Bruh.
Orienting yourself around garnering the approval of women is one surefire method of repelling women. They can smell your anxiety and depression from a mile away. Orient yourself around what you're passionate about in life and it radiates like gamma.
You got to be oriented towards something, because otherwise you're disoriented. You just spin around in circles and then you suffer. And so do people around you. It's not a good solution. Orient yourself towards something. You have to figure out what it is. What will work for you?
The less fucks you give about female approval, the more female approval you get. It's not rocket science. Don't be a loser. But most young men have no grasp of this basic concept, which is why pussy hyperinflation is at levels not seen since the Weimar Republic. Another cause of pussy hyperinflation is beta books. Pay pig men throwing dollars at Twitch streamers and ethos, believing that they have a chance. No, it's worthless and pathetic, and it has to stop.
So I'm on livestream fail, and there's news you have a husband? This can't be true, right? I do have a husband, but obviously I'm not going to mention him because then people get turned off by that idea. Do you know what I mean? No, I don't understand it. Why do you hide having a husband? Why is it any of your business anyways? Am I not allowed to keep that aspect of my life private? I've been supporting you for 2 years now. I'm always moderating your chat, making sure dumbasses don't say shit about you. Do you know how much I support you? I always donate to you. I've given you thousands of dollars at this point.
Stop!
Stop it. Get some help.
Where are all the real men chucking hard-earned cash at some Patreon thought? Because you deluded yourself into thinking you're in a relationship with her because she DMs you once a week. That's not how real men behave. Where are all the real women? Running pictures of your ass through filters to make it artificially bigger and then posting it on Instagram? That's not wife material. Listen, fertility rates in the West are declining faster than ex-hamsters' views during No Nut November. We've got a lot of work to do here. And remember, guys, no more e-girls.
No e-girls. Never!
Just say no. Stop being pathetic, thirsty losers. Online dating is not the be-all and end-all. Try meeting people in the meat world. And delete Tinder. Relationships that start out online are 28% more likely to break down in their first year than relationships where the couples met face to face. And couples who met online are nearly 3 times as likely to get divorced as couples that met face to face. Guys, stop scraping the bottom of the Tinder barrel for the handful of 5s or 6s that are gonna swipe right on your face. It's a total waste of time. You're better off being a volcel. Stop being ashamed of assertive masculinity. Girls love it. Yet 25% of US millennial men think that asking a woman out for a drink is a form of sexual harassment. What is happening? Listen, Me Too may have succeeded in outing serial rapists like Harvey Weinstein, but it also gave us things like hover hand. Was the price really worth paying? Jesus, give me strength.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
We also need to talk about porn addiction. Porn is a sedation drug that disincentivizes you from attracting real women. It leads to erectile dysfunction. It shrinks areas of your brain linked to motivation and reward. Cambridge University found that pornography triggers brain activity similar to that triggered by drugs in the brains of drug addicts. Porn is cited in 60% of divorce cases as having played a significant role in breakups. Listen, if militaries are deploying porn as a tool of war, you know it's a potent weapon. Stop watching porn.
Stop it.
So guys, in summary, stop acting thirsty, stop paying any attention to how mainstream society tells you to behave around women, stop throwing money at ethos, stop watching porn, and stop settling for 5s and 6s on Tinder.
Those are the headlines. Happy now?
Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that. And click the bell to allow notifications so you never miss a new video.